What's going on, everybody? What's going on? All right. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in today. Uh, I will be going over the recap from the King of the South tournament presented by TB5 Reports. My main man, Buff, put on another great event. Happened out there in Carrollton, Texas, out there at the facilities out there. Real great event, great teams. Nice tune up for right before the live period. Great tournament once again. Appreciate you, Buff, allowing Taylor May Hoops the opportunity to come and evaluate the great teams and talent that was out there. Appreciate you, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. These are the players that caught my eye and should be catching the eyes of colleges and coaches. These are players that I feel have the attributes, the skill level, and all the intangibles to be able to play at the next level, meaning the college level, whether it's high school, whether it's junior college, um, NAIA, Division Three, Division Two, Division One, whatever level it may be. These guys can play somewhere to help some college program. So once again, these are the tailor-made picks, as I call them. And what I do is, like I said, once again, I go to games and evaluate and identify players that I feel they can play at the next level. And I also like to try to find those diamonds in the rough, those players that are under the radar. People really may not be talking about whether they're younger players or they're older players who just not being talked about for whatever reason. They can play. They have these attributes that I speak of, but for whatever reason they're flying up under the radar. Uh, so those are the kids that I really try to take a look at. Most definitely the players that we know of, the household names, they have earned that right. If I go to terms of games, I definitely go watch them and see their improvement and things of that sort. I definitely going to mention them, write about them, whatever the case may be. Equal opportunity here. If you can play, hey, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna write about it. So once again, great event. Uh, Please make sure if you haven't already done, get your subscription to TaylorMadeHoops.com. That's the website. That's a great way to help TaylorMade Hoops be able to support and give these great players the promotion and exposure that they may need. As we all know, got to have everybody have costs. Costs to do things. So appreciate those who have subscribed to my website TaylorMadeHoops.com and those who are going to subscribe. Appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. A lot of young guys. This first gentleman I'm going to mention, name is Tyrus Crowell. Tyrus Crowell, Crowell is the last name, Crowell. Hopefully I pronounced that right, Tyrus. Uh, he's 6'7", forward, 2026 player. Will be playing his high school ball at Pleasant Grove High School. That's in East Texas, in Texarkana, Texas. Plays his AAU ball with Young Pro Global 15 and under. Like I said, this kid's only 14 years old, playing up with the 15 and under. Uh, was really impressed with him. Like I said, young guy, just going to be a freshman down there in Pleasant Grove High School in Texarkana, Texas. This young man here, like I said, was playing with Young Pro Global 15 and under, only 14 years old, playing up. Couldn't tell. I couldn't tell, that he was a younger player, very mature for his age, for his body and skill. Like I just mentioned, he has a nice, strong build, rebounds, has good hands. Was really impressed with this young man. Most definitely feel that this is going to be a player that we will be talking about in the years coming. Really impressed with him. Like I said, young fella was real poised, played to his strengths. That's what I was really impressed with. Didn't do nothing that was outside of his element, so to speak. He just really just stayed into his comfort zone. But like I said, what he could already do, nice strong build, rebound, good hands, catches everything, around the basket, could finish. Was really, really impressed with this young man. Like I always tell you, not gonna give you the full player evaluation. This is just a summary, a recap for the players. If you want to get that full player evaluation of these guys, you can get that at TaylorMadeHoops.com. Going to my website, subscribing to the website. You get the full player evaluation and all the other great things that come along with being a member of TaylorMadeHoops.com. But like I said, Tyrus, big fella, big fella, big fella. They got something down there in Pleasant Grove High School. Big fella can play. Tyrus Crowell, excuse me, Crowell. Next, we have another young player by the name of Cameron Akbar. Cameron Akbar is a 6'4" wing, 2025 player. Plays his AAU ball with AAO Flight 2025. Plays his high school ball at Bentonville High School in Bentonville, Arkansas. Home of the Walmart Corporation headquarters, Bentonville, Arkansas. This young man can play. Nice size and build, skilled, could play inside out. Was really impressed with Cameron Akbar. Like I said, 6'4" wing, 25 player, excuse me. Plays his high school ball at Bentonville High School in Bentonville, Arkansas. AAU ball for AAO Flight 2025. College coaches, especially those in that Arkansas area, need to be checking in, putting tabs on this young man. Once again, one of those diamonds in the rough I speak of. All right. Next, we have a gentleman by the name of Marcus Adair. Marcus Adair, hopefully I pronounced the last name correct. It's spelled Adair. Adair. He's a 6-foot point guard, 2024 player. Plays his AAU ball for AAO Flight from Hickman High School in Columbia, Missouri. Young man really can play. Real poised. Has a nice strong compact build. Could get downhill. Really was impressed with his ability to get downhill. Uses that nice strong body to get to his spots. Plays at his own pace. Was impressed with this young man, Marcus Adair. Hopefully I pronounced it correct. 6-foot point guard, 2024 player. Plays AAU ball for AAO Flight and plays his high school ball at Hickman High School in Columbia, Missouri. All right. Next, we have a young man by the name of Devon Scott. Devon Scott, hopefully I pronounced his name correct. Devon Scott, Davon Scott, is a 6'3" combo guard, 2025 player. Plays his AAU ball for Buddy Buckets, 15 and under. Goes to school at Douglas High School in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Man, this young man here is going to be a household name real soon. Man, was really impressed with his skill set. Young man has nice size and build, real skilled. When I say that, man, young man already is a good 3-level scorer. Has deep range off the catch from behind the arc. Could play, like I say, combo guard, play on and off the ball, good in pick and roll. Could get downhill, all the way to the basket and finish. Nice mid-range game. Young fella really has something. He could play. That's Devon Scott. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Devon Scott, 6'3" combo guard, 2025 player. Plays AAU ball for Buddy Buckets, 15 and under. Douglas High School in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Guys, he's a player. He's a player, college coaches. He's a player. Yes, he is. Next, We have a young man by the name of Brady Franz. Brady Franz, last name spelled Franz. Brady Franz is a 6'6" wing forward, 2025 player. Plays AAU ball for 3D Empire, 15 and under. Plays high school ball at Keller High School in Keller, Texas. This young fella has nice size, skill, real, crafty scorer. Just have a knack for scoring the ball. Was really impressed with him. Seeing him, in some prior tournaments. He has been a tailor-made pick, a prior tailor-made pick. Really improving. Been playing well this summer. Definitely a guy that college coaches that you might want to put on the radar. Especially out in that area. If you school out in the area, have a lot of great schools in that Fort Worth area. Headed back west. I most definitely would be on this young man. Brady Franz, 6'6", wing forward, 2025 player, young fella, 3D Empire, 15 and under, Keller High School. Next, we have a young man by the name of Josiah Hill. Josiah Hill is a 6'10" forward center, 2023 player. Plays his high school ball at MacArthur High School in Irving, Texas. Plays his AAU ball for AJ1, 17 and under. Man, big fella. Oh my God. Diamond in the rough, guys. Diamond in the rough. If you're still looking for big college coaches in that 2023 class, you might want to take a look at that big fella. Big fella, like I say, 6'10", forward center, 2023 player. Like I say, plays at MacArthur High School, AJ1, 17 and under. Goes to MacArthur High School out there in Irving, Texas. Man, big fella has a high motor, agile, versatile defender. I mean, he can really defend. When I say this, when I say versatile defender, that's what he is, a multifaceted defender. Multifaceted defender. What I mean by that, he's 6'9", 6'10" with a long wingspan. He's agile, light on his feet enough where he could, a good help side, rim protector. Also, guys, he can switch out on the pick and roll and guard smaller players, guards, wings. I don't remember. Really like move his feet, like really defend. He's a real good defender. Very dynamic defender. Let's put it like that, very dynamic defender. Because like I say, he's a multi-defender, dual threat type of defender. Like I say, can protect the basket and can get out there. Move his feet out there on the pick and roll, on the switches. Good rim runner. I was real impressed with this young man here. Josiah Hill, 6'10" forward center, 2023 player, MacArthur High School, AJ1, 17 and under. Is his AAU team, MacArthur High School out there in Irving, Texas. Josiah Hill. Once again, guys, if you haven't already gotten, go and get that subscription to TaylorMadeHoops.com. Go there, click, get it. We got the month, quarter, or if you want to pay for the whole year. Really appreciate those who have subscribed. Keep on subscribing. Like I said, that's one of the greatest ways you can help support TaylorMade Hoops, which could help me support these young men. Once again, we talked about the TaylorMade picks from the TB5 Reports King of the South tournament presented by TB5 Reports. My main man Buff. Great tournament once again out there in Carrollton this past weekend. Once again, let's keep it moving. We got another TaylorMade pick, Peyton Guster. He's a 6'5" guard, wing, 2023 player. Plays his AAU ball for AJ1, 17 and under. Plays at Faith Family Academy in Dallas, Texas. Plays for plays for Faith Family, the state champs, baby. Let's put some respect on the state champs. Peyton has excellent size, athletic. It has a high motor on both ends. excellent size. I mean, for position. I mean, and he's a very, very versatile player. You can plug him in many positions. When I was watching him play, he was playing primarily on the ball, playing point guard. But he's also can play off the ball, where he get the ball, good slasher, get to the basket. Like I say, athletic, very real athletic. I mean, he has a high motor on both ends. Really is a sleeper. A guy, like I said, just can help the program just on his size and athleticism. He definitely is a player that college coaches need to be taking a look at. Once again, Peyton Guster, 6'5", guard, wing, 2023 player, plays AAU ball for AJ1, 17 and under. Goes to school at Faith Family Academy in Dallas, Texas, the 4A reigning state champs. All right, next we have a player by the name of Jalen Jackson. Jalen Jackson is a 6'9" forward center. He plays his AAU ball for Triumph, 15 and under. He goes to school at Nimitz High School in Irving, Texas. Like I said, 2025 player, young fella, really is a good player. He will be a household name, I promise you, before the end of the summer or in the near future. I promise you. Big fella really impressed me. Long arms, long wingspan, long basketball build, rim protector. But one of the things I was impressed with the big guy is his ability to run the court, his ability to transition. You know, I mean, he could be on offense and something happen. You know, a shot goes up, the other team gets a rebound, or his team may turn off the ball, whatever the case may be. And I mean, he could convert and transition from one side of the ball to the other side. I mean, in expeditious fashion. I mean, he really is a good rim runner. You know, a rim runner. I mean, really could get out there and run that court. That's what I was impressed with, man. He already has a sense and a knack for playing defense and using that. Skill level definitely, I feel, will catch up with his size and his defensive prowess and ability, but definitely a player. Go be a good player, man. I mean, seriously, big fella, really impressed me. Like I said, rim protected, long arms, long wingspan, long basketball build. You most definitely want to go to TaylorMadeHoops.com and get your subscription in, so you can read the full player evaluation on this big fella here. I mean, big fella is going to be a player. Next, we have a young man by the name of Julian Kapler. Julian Kapler, Kappler. Julian Kapler is a 6'5" guard, wing, 2025 player, places AAU ball for Triumph, 15 and under. Goes to Lake Highlands High School in Dallas, Texas. Shout out to my people over there, Coach Joe Duffield, Richard Johnson Jr., my main man. Played against Rich back in high school. Every time I see him, I joke with him and share the story with him, man. When we played them, when we was in high school, he played at Garden High School. I played at Skyline High School. We played him in the Coca-Cola tournament. This was used to be the Dallas ISD Holiday Tournament now, but the Coca-Cola Tournament, when we was playing him, played him over there in sunny South Dallas at Cobb Stadium. You know, we like these suburb boys, they ain't got nothing, what have you. Make a long story short, Richard dropped like 40 on us, 3 or 4, highlight reel dunks. I mean, one time got it and went 360 on us. One time got a reverse dunk, dunked it backwards. I mean, was really impressed, and I always laugh at him when I talk to him. I always used to mess with him and say, hey man, is your son Trey Johnson gonna be better than you? And we used to laugh and joke, but hey, Trey may end up being better than his dad. And his dad was a real good player, played at Baylor, finished up at Wichita, at Midwestern State out there in Wichita Falls, Texas. Matter of fact, in the Hall of Fame down there. But Julian goes to school at Lake Highlands High School, where he's going up against those great players every day. But Julian Kapler himself, who we're speaking of, he's going to be a player, 6'5", guard, wing, 2025 player. Once again, plays at Triumph, 15 and under, Lake Highlands High School in Dallas, Texas. Prototypical size for position, nice size for position. You know, if you're a college coach, you walking on the court, you look, you see him in warm ups, shooting the ball. That's what I mean by just looks the part. Prototypical size. You'd be like, okay. Then you see him shoot. You know, really can shoot it. I mean, you'd be like, okay, yeah. Uh, could really shoot the three. Like I said, prototypical size for position. Like I said, 2025 player. Still, you know, youngster, definitely going to, you know, get better. I feel, definitely, you know, in the right programs, both ways for his AAU triumph. Runs a good program over there. Shout out to all the coaches over there. And we know Lake Highlands coach Duffield and staff does a great job over there with what he has. So Julian is on his way. Next, we have a young man by the name of Desmond Jones II. Desmond Jones II is a 6 foot point guard, 2025 player. Plays AAU ball for Gators Elite 17 and under. Goes to school at Pinkston High School in Dallas, Texas, where their motto and slogan is "Why not Pinkston? Why not?" Well, Pinkston got two real good players over there. They got Mr. Dink Pate over there. Shout out to Dink, and also, of course, Desmond Jones. Both young men went down to the University camp and did well. Desmond Jones, who we're speaking of, ended up getting an offer from Lamar University. Uh, really getting better. Like I said, when I was watching him play this past tournament, the King of the South tournament, presented by my main man Buff and TB5 reports. He was shooting the three, knocking down the three, getting into the paint. Like I said, go to TaylorMadeHoops.com to get his full play evaluation. But young fellow was getting to it. Like I said before, on my last live video, young man has great genes. I always joke with his dad and say he may be the best Jones in the family because his dad, Desmond Jones, who I coached at Pinkston High School, was a real good player, played at Kilgore Junior College, and his cousin, Demarius Suge Jones, was one of the best shooters in the DFW Metroplex when he came through high school. I also coached him at Pinkston High School. He ended up playing in South Alabama. So, like I said, good pedigree and genes. Really has a big shoes to fill. So, but he's doing a good job of it. Desmond's a great young man. Like I said, getting better. Just completed his freshman year, about to be a sophomore. He plays up on the 17 and under squad. Desmond Jones, the second 6 foot point guard, 2025 player, plays for Gators Elite 17 and under. Pinkston High School in Dallas, Texas, is one of my tailor-made picks. All right, moving along, guys. Next, we have a young man who's getting better and better, getting some love from people and interest, a lot of interest from college coaches. Big Cordrick Turner. 6'7" forward, 2023 player, plays for Dallas Showtime, UA Rise, 17 and under. Plays his high school ball at Sulphur Springs High School in Sulphur Springs, Texas. Another East Texas gym down there in East Texas. This young man, like I say, if you don't know about him, a nice, strong build, really a load, hard to stop on that low block. I mean, real skill, good footwork, real crafty down there. Game is really improving. I remember I went to see him play a couple years ago when he was a sophomore. I kind of knew then that he was going to be a real good player. One of the best big men in the class of 2023, you know, especially at that forward position. One of those under radar, under recruited guys, like I say, plays in East Texas at Sulphur Springs High School. Big Cordrick Turner plays for Dallas Showtime. Shout out to my guy, Coach Reggie Johnson, the head coach for the 17 and under program. Me and Coach Reggie used to coach together at Faith Family Academy. We put a few banners on the wall before Coach BT, Brady Thomas, took over and took the program, you know, to even higher levels. But we kind of was over there and, you know, did some good things, guys. But anyway, Cordrick Turner, Next, we have a young man by the name of Barack Holland. Barack Holland is a 6'3" guard, 2023 player, plays his high school ball at Grand Prairie High School in Grand Prairie, Texas, plays for his AAU ball for Dallas Showtime UA Rise 17 and under. This young man, versatile defender, gets downhill, can really get downhill, long strides, real long strides, real good player. One of those players that does a lot of things in the game that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. Does a lot of things good. Nothing. Just where you're just gonna be like, they may uh, just jumps out at you. Just a great all around player, versatile. Like I say, can do a lot of different things offensively. Can score a lot of different ways offensively. Versatile defender. Just do all those intangibles. Take charges. Rebounds well. For his position. Just a good, tough, hard nosed player. Barack Holland. 6'3" guard, 2023 player, plays his AAU ball for Dallas Showtime, UA Rise, 17 and under, goes to Grand Prairie High School in Grand Prairie, Texas. All right, guys. Last but not least, we have a young man by the name of Savon Price. Savon Price, Savon. Savon Price is a 6'2" point guard, 2023 player, plays his AAU ball for his Dallas Showtime UA Rise 17 and under, goes to Cedar Hill High School in Cedar Hill, Texas. Shout out to my main man, Coach Chisholm out there in Cedar Hill High School. Uh, as we all know, Coach Chisholm, dad, Coach Chisholm, legendary coach in DISD. Used to coach at Spruce High School when I was in high school. Had the pleasure of working with Coach Chisholm. My first time coaching and teaching over at Pinkston High School back in 2004, 2006. Worked with Coach Chisholm, uh, the uh, uh, the elder Coach Chisholm, not the Coach Chisholm that's at Cedar Hill, but his dad. Worked with his dad, legendary track coach. Track was his thing. But Savon Price is a good player, athletic, fast with the ball in his hands, real good player. Most definitely has gotten better, throughout his, career. Definitely think he's a player that can help a college program. Like I said, versatile, athletic, and fast with the ball in his hands. I mean, really is a fast break on his own. Athletic, can get the rebounds well for a guard, for his position, especially for a point guard, and can really push it and really starting the night, that fast break finish up, get all the way to the break finish for himself, or I could, find a teammate, good vision, not gonna give the full play evaluation. Not gonna give the full one. But guys, appreciate you guys once again. This has been the TB5 reports King of the South tournament recap presented by TB5 reports. My main man Buff. Great event. Appreciate you, man. Look forward to his next event, the stage, which will be a event during the live period. So many college coaches will be out. Look forward to covering that event with TB5 reports later on this month in a few weeks. My next stop, I believe, TaylorMade Hoops, holler at me when you see me, will be the gas show going on this weekend, starting this Thursday through Sunday out there in Duncanville at the high school in the field house. So catch me out there, guys. Once again, these are the TaylorMade picks. Players that I feel could play at the next level. Players that have the attributes, skill level, and qualities that would translate to the next level to help a college program. I like to, highlight and give exposure and promotion to these players. It help them hopefully, in their journey, do my part, and also, those players who may be under the radar, under recruited, what we call those diamonds in the rough, they can play. Don't get me wrong, no scrubs. They can play and help a college program, but for whatever reason, geographical location, the level they play at, whether it be 1A, 2A, it could be anything, could just be getting overlooked for whatever reason. We try to bring light to those players, give those players exposure and also promotion. So once again, appreciate everybody. Go to TaylorMadeHoops.com to check out the full player evaluation on these players, all the other players that we have evaluations on. Also, check out the great videos that we have, and all the other great things that we have on TaylorMadeHoops.com. Get your subscription. Really appreciate you. That is how you will be able to support TaylorMade Hoops, not just me. Support the kids. It's about supporting the kids, and we all know that things do have accrued costs and things of that sort. So appreciate you guys. Once again, you will see me this weekend at the Gasso. Shout out to Blue, Mike Coonstad, and Sam. See y'all this weekend. Once again, TaylorMade Hoops, we out.